Hey all, FoxyDits here. Today we're going to be learning how to skip Chapter 11. First things first, let's take a look at our setup requirements, and that's going to be as simple as having revival earrings for Cloud. If you're on the New Game Plus side of things, you're going to also want to have enemy skill, and we can go ahead and put that right on Tifa first, because she's the easiest to start with the damage down, and first strike on her too, just for easy 2 ATB. And next, we just immediately just go into the chapter. We have a little bit of story to get through before we can start getting to some of the skip stuff, so we'll just fast forward until then. Alright, we've arrived at the first hangar section, and this is going to be our first opportunity to fight a ghost, which is going to be our primary damage down enemy. Now for new game players, you're going to want to take control of Aerith immediately and start throwing magic at the ghost with your normal attacks. And what that's going to do is tell the ghost to cast Reflect. Reflect will basically do what it says. It'll reflect magic back at its caster. And so you're going to cast Fyra then on the ghost, and it's going to reflect back, and you'll want to hit Tifa and Aerith both in that blast to get them down to 1 HP or start that damage down process. Now, for New Game Plus, we're just going to be self-destructing like you've seen in previous chapters. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Tifa, get a little bit of ATB real quick. And then once she has ATB, she can cast Self-Destruct. And that's going to take her down to 1 HP, and that's a good start on their damage down. Next, we just need to get to the next ghost battle, and we'll do Aerith as well. Okay, we're coming up at our second ghost fight. This is where I'm going to go ahead and continue the damage down. And for my New Game Plus purposes, I'm going to use enemy skill and first strike on Aerith and get her damage down. So again, if you're doing this on New Game, you should aim to have Tifa and Aerith more or less dead, and you're going to have Cloud be maybe around half health or a little bit lower. Alright, so that's Aerith damage down. We just end combat there. And for New Game Plus purposes, you're basically done with the damage down. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to equip Cloud with those revival earrings that we're going to need for the infinite flee glitch, because he's going to be the last one in combat to die, which puts all the characters at 0 HP for a split moment and allows you to have combat last forever. And then if you're a New Game Plus player, then we're going to go ahead and equip enemy skill as well so that he can self-destruct and the enemies don't have to do all the work killing him. That means this ghost is more or less just something that we have to get through. Or if you're on New Game and you're trying to complete your damage down, this is your last chance to get a good one. But otherwise, we're just going to go ahead and use a Phoenix down on the ghost to kill it instantly. So coming up is going to be a ladder that we're going to drop off of and enter the combat immediately following it while Tifa's coming off of that ladder. So if she gets on the ladder first, that's good, because that means that you can just run right into battle. If Aerith gets on first, then you have to wait for Tifa to start coming down this ladder right here and enter battle. So since she's first, we're going to just warp her right into battle there. You saw her warp off of that. And next, we want to get her and Aerith killed as soon as possible, so only Cloud remains. Now I'm going to go ahead and use Self-Destruct to finish off this infinite flee glitch. If you're on new game, you will just let the Cripshays kill him. Alright, so now that we've revived, typically what you would do to get ATB is to enter Punisher mode and counter instantly. What that'll do is it'll give you a lot of ATB very quickly. Our goal is to then revive Tifa, because she's the one with null space disable. That's right, we warped her off of the ladder, so she has null space disable and can move out of bounds. And once she's revived, we're going to warp her up here once she comes around that staircase and use a little glitch known as slide swap. You'll see why it's called that here momentarily. We're going to swap to Cloud and watch him slide. He slides out of bounds, and now what we can do is roll him out of the hangar, which will cause a deload of the objects inside the hangar. And that's going to let Tifa zoom around all over town and to the end of the chapter. Now watch this. We roll out of the hangar. We see a deload occur inside. And we're going to just run all the way across to the other side of the ghoul encounter area. Remember to be on the other side of those doors. You do not want to get trapped inside the ghoul encounter. Next, we run downstairs. Remember, you can be doing this fast with Terry. And we're going to do another deload, and that's going to be to get out of the hangar on this left side. Now watch this. Swap to Cloud, deload the hangar. Now we can just run right through. So immediately kind of point diagonally left and up, and we're going to start scooting all the way over to that you can see chapter 12 up ahead. We're going to be scooting all the way over there. Careful not to go back in bounds. Take a wide berth around the map. And once you see this kind of patchwork scrap metal hangar here, we're going to go ahead and just shoot right through that and hit the end chapter trigger. Boom, done. So that's how we skip chapter 11. And if you have any questions, there's a link to our Discord channel, which has all sorts of glitch compendiums and tutorial videos for other skips, and community members who are willing to help you. And so feel free and join that and ask us all the questions you need to be able to do this in your own runs. The difficult part of this chapter is going to be efficient damage downs and not dying to Cripshays, because Cripshays are extremely dangerous and you have to watch out. Now, if you do fail the skip, such as you forget revival earrings or something to that effect, go ahead and retry from last battle, and then just run through the ghoul area. The ghoul door opens up on both sides, and then you can just wrap right back around and climb up the ladder and do the whole glitch over again. You do get second chances here. So anyway, that's it. Thanks very much, everybody. Take care.